Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby. Last time around, we caught the remaining legendaries that there was for us to catch here in Hoenn. And today, we're going to be pretty much finishing up some side stuff and get some items that I missed throughout my journey. Now, here in Malva City, you can see this mirror lady. She's very obsessed with mirrors. Hi there, welcome. Wait a second, don't tell me that you're with Tornadoes! Oh my, that's awesome! This mirror is called Reveal Glass, and it's said to be for Tornadoes. You can have it, feel free to use it, but don't tell my husband about it, okay? So we get the Reveal Glass, so we have to show her either Tornadoes, Thunderous, or Landorus. And basically, with this Reveal Glass, you can use it on these Pokemon, and they will transform! And they will change form. I'll show you all these different forms. This is the one that I was talking about in the episode with these legendaries. So, you only have to show them one of them, but I decided to bring with me all of them because, as I said, I want to show you all of them and how they look. Here is Thunderous. Yeah, they change ability, and I do believe they change some of their stats too. Volt Absorb, Intimidate, and Regenerator. So they don't change typing, as you can see, but I do believe they may change in stats, but they definitely change in abilities. So that was one of the items that I wanted to show off. Now let's head off for our next little item. Alright, so here on Route 128, you can see that there's a diving spot. I do believe I dove down here. This was the place where Primal Groudon was resting. Remember, the beam was shooting out of this place. So anyway, if we dive down here and then repeatedly press A, there's supposed to be an item. And as you can see, there's some Corsolas over there, but there's supposed to be an item over here, but can't quite remember which spot it is in. However, so there we go. Adamant Orb! That is the one that is for Dialga, which basically boosts the power of Dragon and Steel-type moves. Now let's go ahead and get to the next one. And down here underwater on Route 121, over in this corner right here, there is the Lustrous Orb, which is a special orb for Palkia. Now there's only one orb remaining, and that is of course for Giratina. And to actually get that one, we have to head over to Route 130. So over here on Route 130, in this little corner right here, I think you'll land here when you try to soar over here or try and fly over here. So we just have to dive deep down into this hole right here, and do believe it should be in this corner right somewhere over here. Just have to spam the A button. Spam it with all your might. And right over there we have the Griseous Orb, which, as I said, is the special orb for Giratina. And this is the orb that we need to use if we want to change the form of Giratina. The Lustrous Orb doesn't do this, and the Adamant Orb doesn't change the appearance of Dialga and Giratina, or Dialga and Palkia, but we use the Griseous Orb. As you can see, Giratina transforms into its origin form, the form it had when you fought it back in Pokemon Platinum. Here it is. It looks pretty damn awesome. I definitely like this form more than the normal form, or whatever that form is actually called. But Giratina gets more attackingly oriented when it becomes the origin form. So anyway, now that we have gotten all of those orbs, let's see, what is next on the agenda? I think next on the agenda, we are actually heading for Seamaval. Yeah, we're heading back there again. Alright, so we're back into Seamaval now, and as you can see, I'm at the end of the long path where you have to dive down in order to get to it. So, let's dive back up to the surface, and we have to get into room number 4, but I can't remember which room it Feels as though you're being watched. I believe I found it immediately, so what I want to do is actually save my game real quickly. And we have to go over to the broken glass. There are little glass bottles lined up inside a dusty cabinet, all with the same label. As Chubby is trying to make love to Scooby. Yeah, they're in that kind of phase of the year when... and now they just turned on the Xbox, everything is going wrong! Yeah, I definitely feel like someone's watching me. Yeah, they're in that phase where they're loving each other. Where they're really loving each other. There are little glass bottles lined up inside a dusty cabinet, all with the same label. Wake up with Devon Energy Elixir, now with refined Viper Extract. Increase your focus, work for days. You'll never need another rest. You'll never need another rest. Okay, that was the same. Oh, here we go. Official state of apology. Am response for the loss of the odd keystone donated by the Oreburg mine. The rest is the damage to make out. Feels as though you're being watched yet again. It feels like somebody's watching me. But yeah, this says something about the odd keystone. And yeah, I'm definitely being watched right now. I don't know where I'm being watched from though. This is becoming a little bit creepy, I must say. So let's go into a bag and see if something has happened in... No, nothing. Nothing has appeared. No odd keystone. Oh! Well, that definitely looks like an odd keystone. So this is Spiritomb, a Pokemon only obtainable previously in the Sinnoh region via an event, I do believe. So here we go, I got Thunderous up front. So let's discharge the thing. Spiritomb is not a legendary Pokemon, and it's not... it doesn't have an incredibly difficult catch rate. It is Ghost Dark type, however. And in previous generation, up until the 6th generation, Spiritomb didn't have any weaknesses whatsoever. Well, in this generation, of course, it's weak against Fairy type. So, here we go, let's see if we can get it. First Pokeball! Oh my god, I got it in the first Pokeball, I can't believe it! But there we go, we got ourselves a Spiritomb! Which is said you could normally only obtain in Sinnoh, the forbidden Pokemon. And apparently it's a female! A Pokemon that was formed by 108 spirits is bound to fissure in an odd keystone. It is definitely an odd keystone, I must say. But there we go. We got ourselves Spiritomb. So anyway, I'm actually going to head back to Fallabur Town now. Oh wait, I actually lied to you guys. I wanted to go back to Little Red Town now that I think about it, because I do believe I never spoke to my mom after we completed the Delta episode. So okay, or did I get the Latio site? I can't even remember. I know I did like a list yesterday of every single Mega Evolution Stone that I've gotten and everyone that I haven't gotten. I never got the Latio site. You're supposed to get one from your mother after you complete the Delta episode. So I don't know why I'm not getting it. Looks like Mom jotted something down there. Notes about a nice dinner place. But I'm supposed to get the Mega Evolutions. Oh wait, the Latios is already holding the Latio site. Oh, help me! Wait a minute. Are you being chased again? Oh dearie me. He's What? Okay, what is the site that I'm watching? Oh, why if it is an email again? Help a professor out. That's a Pokeball. You're being chased by a Machoke holding a moving thing. But anyway, here you can see, we can now get all these different starters. Do you know what starters? Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. I always kind of like Snivy, so I'll get this one. But okay, I did not expect him to be chased, but my goodness, I sure misread that. I thought that my show for the Pokemon Postal Service was a what? He's holding a package in his... Okay, you are the dumbest professor I have ever seen. But there we go. We got ourselves a Snivy. That was not the reason why I wanted to go back here to the little road. But I do wonder, what happens if I go back in and go back outside? No, okay, it's not being chased. But I do believe if we keep doing that, we might actually get every single starter there is. But I'll do a little bit of research in that. But what I wanted to do in here, no, I haven't come a long way with my Pokédexes, unfortunately. But if you have completed the Hoenn Pokédex, and then go ahead and talk to Professor Birch, I do believe you have to capture every single Pokemon in the Hoenn Dex. You can get the Oval Charm, and it increases the chances of Pokemon eggs being found at the daycare. So if you're into breeding and you want the higher chance of getting an egg from the daycare, that is the item to get. But I think more interesting, if you complete your National Dex, which means catching almost every single Pokemon in the National Dex, which is kind of ridiculous. You don't have to get everyone, however. You don't have to get all the event Pokemon like Jirachi, like Celebi, like the Pokemon you can't obtain via normal playing. So you can then get the Shiny Charm. And with the Shiny Charm, you get an increased chance of getting a Shiny. It goes from the chance of finding a shiny Pokemon is boosted by 300%. So in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they actually increases the chance of finding a shiny. It's now 1 in 4,096. Previously, it was 8,192. But it was also the same in X and Y. I didn't even realize it until I did a little bit of research. But it increases the chances to 1 in 1,365 and a third. So it's still a very low chance of finding one, but it's much better than if you just try to find one normally. So if you're into shiny hunting, the Shiny Charm is definitely the way. But as I said, you have to get every single Pokemon in the National Dex. So there is a lot of Pokemon for you to get then. But anyway, now that we are done here in Littleroot Town, now we're going to head off to Foliber Town. So back here in Foliber Town, we have to go and speak to Professor Cosmo, who apparently lost that odd keystone. How dare he? Oh, why hello again. What good fortune. I've been thinking that if I saw you again, I would want to give you this. We get the Mega Evolution Stone for Gallade! So that was one of the Mega Evolution Stones that I was missing. A relationship between the Mega Stones, Keystones, and the Meteorites. But new facts do come to light every day, so it makes my research feel worthwhile. I know a man, a dear friend in the Kalos region, has been researching Mega Evolution. We were together a few years back here at Meteor Falls researching meteorites. I'd love to share this information with him at once. It might propel his research forward, and the future trainers and Pokemon. I hope it does. So yeah, as I said, that was one of the Mega Evolution Stones that I was missing. And now, I'm not supposed to use the Eon Flute, but I'm supposed to head off to Meteor Falls, because in there's going to be another Mega Evolution Stone waiting for us. And these Mega Stones, you can only get after you complete the Delta episode. So, anyway, I'll see you guys whenever I actually find Meteor Falls. There we go. So, I'll see you guys inside. Okay, so back into Meteor Falls, pretty much the first room in here. Talk to this old lady. Child, you. Heard what happened from Zinnia. The Draconids owe you so much. Thank you, child. Zinnia's gone on a journey to find herself this time. Ah, yes, she did leave this for you, though. Hope you will accept it. We get the Salamence, which is, of course, the Mega Evolution Stone for Salamence. So, considering how powerful normal Salamence is, it's kind of ridiculous to think that it actually has a Mega Evolution. She's now free from the fate of the Draconids, though I don't think that I need worry about it. Ah, yes, if ever your Rayquaza forgets... What? I always pronounce it Rayquaza. Why do I keep Why do I suddenly say Rayquaza? Forgets how to use Dragon Ascent. Come call upon me. I may not seem like much, but I'm also one of the last Dragonists. I can help the Dragon Lord remember the Grand Move. The Dragon Lord will have his vengeance upon thee. But anyway, that is the last thing I wanted to do in Meteor Falls. Now, there's not a whole lot left actually. Let's see. What do I have? I have the Mach Bike. So, I recently found out that you can actually obtain both bikes at the same time. And remember, there was one place in the Safari Zone which we couldn't go because we couldn't have both bikes at the same time. So, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can get those. So, we are now back in Marvel City, outside the Rydell cycle shop. Oh, it's you! I've been waiting for you! Many people have come to my shop, saying they saw you riding a Rydell bike here and there, and they want to buy a bike too. Thanks to you, my business is thriving. As a token of my appreciation, I'll give you another bike! So here we go! We now have both bikes! And in order for you to actually obtain these bikes, you have to talk to different people throughout the world. Now, in Route 111 in the Vicious Sandstorm, you have to have the Mach Bike and go up one of the slopes in the north of that route. And there's going to be a girl there we talk to, and she talks about how did you get up here, is it some kind of sorcery. And if you're then you've done that, and in Route 111, where you have to ride up that waterfall, you have to have the Aqua Bike, and after you go through that entire course, you will meet a man who will talk about the Aqua Bike, like how did you get here, you must be so incredible. And then, last thing that you need to do is head to the Bell Resort, and there's going to be a guy there riding a bicycle. And you will kind of mention that you got it from Rydell, and then after you've done that, head back to Marvel City, and then you will be able to get both bikes. As you can see here, I have both the Mach Bike and the Acro Bike, which means we can now head back to the Safari Zone and get that item that has been kind of taunting us since we first went to the Safari Zone. So, I'll be right back. So let's see if I can remember how to get over there. As you can see, there's an item over there to the left, and as I say, I can't remember the entire pathway, but I heard a Pikachu. I see a Pikachu. So let's use our Aqua Bike actually. See if we can navigate this area. So there we go. Then what we have to do here, of course, is run out of repels. That was actually my very, very last repel. So anyway, let's jump down here. I don't quite remember this area entirely, but I'm going the right way. I know it. I know it. Well, it's one of the items that we can get. So finally, after such a long time, we can finally get the EM53 Energy Ball, which I don't believe I actually have a use for. So anyway, that's something, I guess. But anyway, to the north of the Safari Zone, there's going to be another item which is going to be waiting for us. So, I'll see you guys whenever I get over there. So, we now reached the northern end of the Safari Zone. So, over here, we have to use the Mach Bike, and then over here, as you can see, it's an item waiting for us, or taunting us. And it's waiting for love, and it's TM93 Wild Shards, a very powerful electric type move. So anyway, now that we have done that, there's not a whole lot of things left that I want to do. Well, one of them is actually getting a secret base and kind of showing off and kind of talking about secret bases. So anyway, I don't believe I have a Pokemon in my party who actually knows secret power, but I do remember on route, whichever route it is, Route 112, no, it's Route 111. It's on this way up, well, this part of Route 111. we got our first secret base, and I would like to kind of show off like the decoration and everything that goes into secret bases. However, there's one video out there that is wait, why did we get to this part of Route 111? This is the wrong part of the Route 111 I wanted to go to. God dang it! God dang it! I even okay then, game. Okay, game. However, if that's how you want to play it, I guess that's how we want to play it.